not showing up quite yet. Let's just check again. There we go, great. So welcome to this Battletech Career Mode Let's Play. We're running the new version 1.7, which has some changes to how ECM works, or rather how the AI deals with you having ECM. We're on the planet Flintoff, and we're looking at taking the double agent Flashpoint. It's got a light restriction, so it sounds like a great opportunity to take the Raven out. I have not played this Flashpoint before. I'm not really sure what we're getting into. It's for the Capellans. I'm hoping to tank my rep with them, so this is either going to boost my rep with them a bit and then I'll have to get rid of it, or there's going to be some sort of option to displease them during this Flashpoint, which I will take with both hands if it comes up. Let's have a look. So, Marina Liao. Ah, Commander Kovac. Thank you for joining me. I wasn't certain you'd follow such a vague lead, but I'm genuinely pleased that you did. You must hate me by now, so it's interesting. Our curiosity has been piqued. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to hear what you've brought us here for. I have a task for you. If you check the local market, you'll find a Taurian contract to capture a Davian military installation on Flintoft's northern continent. I want you to take it. Why? Everything. We want that facility as badly as the Taurians do. Where we differ is in our understanding of subtlety. I want you to accept Marisol Chaplin's contract and go through the motions of fulfilling it. But when the job is finished and the installation is in your hands, I want you to turn it over to me. In short, you're asking us to betray the Concordat's trust. It's worth noting that I don't mind that per se, because I'm also looking to tank my rep with the Concordat this career. I'm glad to see that we're on the same page, as we both know what I'm asking you to do will have consequences. Your reputation with the Taurians will suffer for it, and your MLB score could be affected. Not really looking forward to losing Mercenary Review Board score. House Lao is well prepared to compensate you for these inconveniences. Just want to get this straight. To you, the fallout from knifing the Taurians in the back would qualify as an inconvenience. At the risk of sounding immodest, yes, the Taurians are big fish in a small backwater pond. The Capellan Confederation, on the other hand, is a successor state of the inner sphere. We have more to offer you than they do by any order of magnitude. Choosing the Concordat's interest over ours would be a questionable decision at best. So, we can talk a bit more. Let's say we don't betray our clients. What does she do? On a philosophical level, that's a commendable stance to take, and I applaud you for it. But we are not discussing philosophy, Commander Kovac. Here's the reality of the situation at hand. You are being offered a great deal of money and the gratitude of a superior power to disappoint a lesser rival. Refusing us would be a foolish decision at best. But it's a decision that we're free to make. Okay, so we reject the Flashpoint. I don't want to do that because they come with rewards, so kind of I have to ignore the roleplay aspect of this and just be like, well, let's explore the content, and to explore the content we have to take the Flashpoint. Let's take the gig. I'm pleased you've had a change of heart, and I do appreciate your flexibility in this matter, Commander. It won't be overlooked. You'll find the Taurian contract waiting in the Flintoft Mercenary Exchange. You'll know it when you see it. I'll be in touch, Commander. Lao out. You know, this is a dangerous game, right, boss? I mean, we've basically just agreed to screw over one of the two largest powers in the Rimrid periphery. It's a power move, sure, but the kind that could have consequences down the line. Everything we do has an element of risk, Yang. May as well lean into it. If you say so. But, for the record, the big fish matters and the little guy gets screwed stuff is part of the reason I left the Confederation in the first place. The little guy in this scenario is the Taurian Concordat, Yang, and speaking on behalf of all Taurians, I can tell you that the Concordat doesn't need your charity. It can take its licks as well as any power in the Innisphere. Now let's get moving. The sooner we capture that base, the sooner we can hand it over to the Capellans. Alright, so we take this. They say it's a Turian one, but it's shows up as Capone, which is good because I probably couldn't take the Turian contract with the way my rep is with them. It's a capture base, it's in the Highlands. I don't think I need to care too much about salvage. 2.5 skull. I'll take one priority pick just in case there is something good. And we'll go in on money. We hurt our Federated Sons rep, but not to the point where we can't take the 3 skull contract, so that's okay. So 75 ton maximum, so we can't take out the Stalker. Let's give the Raven a go. And Telltale's kind of our key Raven pilot because he's got sensor lock. I'm going to keep Grass Chopper with its hatchet for taking out anything that gets in the sensor bubble. We're going to run you in the Black Knight, and let's pull Ronin out, and she can take out the Orion with the AC-20. Ah, 240 tons. Okay, so we've got to drop down a bit. And we are 15 tons over. I mean, the Kintaro is a beast. That puts us 5 tons under, but we want a different pilot if we're taking out the Kintaro. Varangian, I don't think we've used you much, have we? You're good for a brawl. Let's get you some XP. There we go. So what I'm really looking for here is to see how the AI handles ECM these days. That's what changes in the 1.7 update. I've played one mission with the Raven so far, and the AI were really aggressive about charging into the bubble. That's why I've got the Grass Chopper. So if something sprints in, it's going to swing its hatchet at them and then savage them with 6 machine guns. Hopefully it's got a stability damage bonus as well, so hopefully anything that it hits gets unsteadied, loses its evasion, and then the Kintaro and the Black Knight just take it apart. We'll see how that works in practice.
Interface initiated.
Okay, Commander, I've set you down just outside the Davian base's assumed sensor range. With any luck, you'll have a little breathing room to plan your approach before everything goes to hell. Thank you, Maya. Commander, I recommend exercising caution on this deployment. If this facility is valuable enough to attract the attention of the Taurians and the Capellans, it's probably going to be well defended. Odds are good, but hey, heavier defences mean better salvage. Yeah, but we're not picking salvage, Yang.
Trees.
Telltale is not familiar with trees. Well, let's make use of the cover as we work our way around.
On my way. Standing by.
Grasshopper, I want to be on the inside
I'm
there.
going.
Kintaro.
Acknowledged.
And the Black Knight.
Ready for orders.
So in the Raven, I do not want to outdistance the rest.
Moving out.
Okay, still nothing on sensors. That's interesting. Let's jump with the Kintaro, just get a little bit further ahead.
Firing jump jet.
And the grasshopper, we can sprint up.
Position confirmed.
Okay. Jump with the raven. It's a big cliff face there. So we're going to have elevation. How do I get down without jump jets? I think everyone's got jump jets, so it's a moot point. Ah, we would swing round the road that way, I see. Okay, well let's see what they got.
Copy that.
Okay, this is it. The full base that our clients are so eager to take over. Doesn't look like much, does it? They usually don't. Still, I think that the EXO has the right idea. We don't know what they're going to bring online to defend this place. It's all pretty quiet so far.
Rolling. Moving to position.
Just nothing on sensors at all.
Confirmed.
Oh, I guess I have to move in, take the base, and
Move order received.
then they're going to trigger
On the
stuff
way.
to take it back.
I'm walking here.
So let's just run in, get this done as quick as possible. Jump up to here.
Roger.
Jump.
Confirmed.
I'm picking up a new
Okay,
sensor
here we go.
trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
So let's just move to here.
Got
It's
it.
going to capture the base.
I'm your spaniel.
In cover and in the ECM bubble. And these guys, we're just going to move into the bubble. That's got ECM too, great. So they're going to take a turn now, and hopefully we're going to get enemy contact. Okay. 60-ton vehicle. Just reserve with everyone. See how the AI handles us reserving.
Holding for tactical advantage.
I got a sensor trace here.
Okay, they're moving in. We reserve again. Well, it's all vehicles. I am glad I did not bother too much.
Yep.
With salvage. Alright, let's move in, and we're going to sensor lock, what, 80 tons? Let's try and get rid of that. 60 tons could be nasty too. Is that a demolisher?
Got a lock.
It's a Shrek. Okay.
I'm your spaniel.
So I don't know how else is going. Okay, so from here I will have a shot,
I'm ready.
but I
Got
think
something you
I
want
want
done?
to take that shot from over here. Gold range obstructed, still really high
On the
numbers though.
move. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, everything hits the front and that's dead.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
I live to serve.
Let's get a little closer
Onward.
and brace. And the grass
I'm
chopper.
receiving you. Roger that.
Mess them up.
Alright, we get cloaked. Let's reserve.
Waiting for the shot.
Okay, so they're not reserving. They're pushing in. So then it's over to us. So if I use the Raven first, it will still have its charges. So what I want... Okay, without moving, I can just sensor lock. That's 60 tonner now.
I've got a sensor lock.
Okay, it's a Manticore. And we can say we're done. In it comes. Yep, it's not able to do much.
Ready to get it
So
on.
Popo, like from here in cover we can shoot.
Locked on with all weapons.
Not bad.
I'm here.
And the Kintaro can't shoot from there. That shows like we're still ECM'd.
On my way.
Let's just spray some SRMs down. There we go. Dead Manticore.
You shouldn't have come here.
So far so good.
Thy will be done.
Arbiter can get a shot on someone.
Moving to position.
Let's take that shot. Okay, we soften up a striker. Well, so far so win mode. I wonder if vehicles don't get... Oh no, they've reserved. Oh ho! I have never seen the unmodded AI reserved before. Interesting. Okay, here comes that bulldog. Can't quite make it in.
Commander.
So Telltale, we can just shoot.
Eat this.
We will be down one stealth charge. That's okay. I think we're done. I'm happy with where we are at the moment. I think we can take both of these guys. No problem.
Waiting for
Arbiter.
orders.
Let's go in on the bulldog. Almost. Oh yeah, and then we can say we're done as well.
Commander?
Franging here, we can punch.
Standing
I
by.
don't think we need to. I think what I need to is get you to where you can get that striker.
Rolling.
May as well go all in. Very dead striker.
That vehicle is trashed.
Waiting for orders.
And Popo can't hit from there, so we've got to move. There we go, clear shots.
Copy that.
Okay. Alright, so there's more coming. Oof. They've landed right
Enemy
on
vehicle
Varangian.
destroyed.
The base is ours, but we've got a problem. The Argo is picking up an encrypted comm signal emanating from the structure. Judging by the length and frequency of the transmissions, I think it's safe to say that it's some sort of distress beacon. That could complicate matters. The last thing we need is a Davian reinforcement lance swooping down on us before we can make the handoff. Dr. Murad, I need you to find a way to terminate that broadcast. Roger that, Exo. I'll get a team on it right away.
Mission
Oh, that's it.
successful.
Okay. That was easy. So the AI did try something there. It did try to reserve later on. It didn't help it because they only had 2 tanks. But it is interesting. Oh, you get the XP. I think that was flawless, wasn't it? Yeah, nothing got shot. Could even be a consecutive deployment, and it wouldn't have mattered. I guess we'll take a PPC. Totally the right call to not go for salvage. Well, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is my team managed to get the distress beacon deactivated and our sensors haven't picked up any new incoming dropships. So, 3 cheers on that front. What's the bad news? You know how our clients have the bad habit of leaving really important details out of our mission briefings? Well, guess what? Just spit it out, Doc. The building we captured isn't a military outpost, it's a DMI holding facility. Department of Military Intelligence. Okay, for the AFFS. We just stole a secret prison from Davian Military Intelligence. That's going to end well. And apparently both the Taurians and the Capellans want whoever they've got locked away inside. Given the setup, I'm guessing they captured a TMI field agent. Too much information? Oh, Taurian Ministry of Intelligence. That makes more sense. A Maskarovka operative would make sense too, but they're almost impossible to take alive. There's a prisoner, but she isn't Taurian or Capellan. She's MIM. Magistry Intelligence Ministry. Canopian Intelligence. What she's doing this far out in the inner sphere is beyond me. It looks like the DMI has already raked her over the coals. From what my people tell me, she's in no condition to talk. Good, we shouldn't be talking to her anyway. Whatever this agent poked her nose into is obviously well above our pay grade. Be that as it may, we still have a decision to make. This woman has already been interrogated. If we hand her over to the Taurians, she'll be in for more of the same, and it'd be kinder to put a bullet in her than it would be to give her to House Liao. The Maskarovka's methods are barely distinguishable from torture. I don't like either of those options, so why not come up with a better one? We should give her back to the magistracy, send her home where she'll be in no danger of getting interrogated by anybody. It may even do some good for the Canopians to learn whatever it is she knows. Well, whatever we wind up doing, we're going to leave at least 2 major governments unhappy. 3 if we decide to hand her back to the magistracy. What do you think, Takashi? Do we hand her over to the Capellans, to the Taurians, or do we help her get back home? Well, I want to kill my rep with all 3 of these guys. So I'm going to take the option that's going to let me feel a bit better about things. Neither of our clients were honest about what this job really was. If they won't play straight with us, maybe the Canopians will. Sounds like a plan to me. I'll contact Anna Maria Centrella to arrange the handoff. And I'll keep a close eye on our sensors. This spy is a hot commodity, and just because we don't have any bad guys on our screen yet, that doesn't mean there aren't any on the way. Alright. Okay, so we're going to have an urban battle on our hands. We've received your message and MIM operatives are on their way to reclaim our wounded agents. Be advised that our long-range sensors have detected Taurian and Liao military dropships en route to an AO near your position. To better protect our agent, we suggest that you engage them there away from the facility. We'll supply you with reinforcements of our own as soon as we can. Okay, so it's going to be like a free-for-all multi-lance brawl. I can get on board with that. So we took out
Waiting for orders.
Arbiter, who's looking good. Took out
Commander.
Popo, who's fine. Took out Telltale and the Raven, who's not leveling up yet.
I'm ready.
Did Varangian? I think we did. He's not ready for a level up yet either, so that's fine. Let's go out on this second mission then. So it's 2.5 skull. I think similar restrictions. It's a pretty good payday. Let's take 1,000,000 and just the one priority salvage. If one of them brings the cicada that I need, then I need those 2 pieces. However unlikely that is. And that's still a pretty good payday. Okay. So maximum 240. We can run out. Same troops again, same plan. Do I put someone other than Popo in a different mech to help level them up? I could put Ronin in the Orion. But the Black Knight really does help at long range. We're going to be in an urban environment. Alright, let's put Ronin in. And Ronin's going to take the AC-20 Orion. Again, we're working on the theory that taking short-range weapons and like the grass chopper means that when they're tempted to rush us and get in the ECM bubble, we absolutely obliterate whatever makes it into the bubble. So just like once a turn they run a mech in the bubble and we annihilate the mech before we take too much damage. Rinse and repeat. Destroy all hostile units. These urban maps always take a little longer to load. Understandable with the assets involved, and they look cool. Worth the wait. Here we go.
Command interface initiated.
There goes the frame rate with the particles. Okay. Alright, Commander, if our Canopian friends are to be believed, at least 2 groups of hostiles should be just ahead of you. They're as likely to shoot at one another as they are to shoot at you, so I imagine the situation's about to get a little chaotic down there. I'll take chaos over concentrated fire any day, plus the magistracy is supposed to have reinforcements en route to help us. So, go team, I guess? That's the idea, Yang. Commander, you know how this goes. Meet up with our reinforcements, take out all the bad guys, and get to the evac zone. Samiro will fetch you when the AO is clear. Okay, the reinforcements are here right away. Anna Maria Centrella sends her regards, Commander Kovac. Looks like you could use a hand out here. Roger that, Lance Leader. Good to have you on board. So, what have they got? They've got a Shadowhawk, a Blackjack, a Locust. They're just running through shit. Okay, so their reinforcement lance has to survive. Let's just skip the things. Maybe want to move up and give them some ECM cover. That's where we think that battle lance is. Okay, well, let's get stuck in. So Telltale, that's where you can get to. Rangan and the Kintaro can get a fair ways. Great.
Well, I got a sensor
and
tree.
make contact.
Ready for orders.
Arbiter and the Grasshopper can get up there as well.
I'm here.
Ronin. It's not bad. And Telltale and the Raven. A little bit further back than the others, I think.
Position confirmed.
We've got a Capellan dropship inbound, Commander. Things are about to get hairy down there. Okay, so they're coming in there. Cool, they're in our ACM field. just stay back. Got a 35 tonner, it's a fire starter. Okay, well that has to die. It's another 35 tonner.
Aye, aye. Holding.
Okay, chips off some evasion from that fire starter for us, that's handy. Okay, they reserve, nice. And they got some other blackjack, okay. And they reserve again, I like it. No, I insist, come on. 60 tons, alright. So quick draw or maybe a dragon. I do need a dragon piece. That 45 tonner has reserved as well.
Good to go.
So I'm just going to move, get a little, I want to be on this side ready to run into the trees I think.
On it.
And we're going to sensor lock that fire starter.
Sensors locked on.
And here comes their blackjack. I think they're going to want to sprint into that bubble, aren't they? Alright. So let's punch a hole with
Standing by.
Orion, who can move up. If I'm jumping... Yep, I can jump into cover.
Here we go.
So, if I breaching shot... Precision strike. Center torso. If we hit, you're just dead.
Fire it.
Okay, if we hit center torso, you're just dead. But
Guard a critical hit.
we don't hit center torso. We do hurt him a bit.
Commander? I'm walking here. Got it, Commander. I'm receiving
They
you.
definitely know they're in a fight.
Moving to position.
That should do him. One down.
That's a kill.
Let's hit him hard.
That Capellan dropship I told you about has set down mechs and they're moving on your position with purpose. Fine with me. Okay, Locust, stay in the ECM bubble. Or run. Running is also smart. Okay, so they're running in.
I've been sensor locked.
Oh, they sensor locked me before I moved. Well, that's another improvement. That's really good. They have disabled... who do they sensor lock? Not the Raven. They sensor locked Varangian in the Kintaro. Okay. Cool. So there's a Capellan dude. They've got their 60 tonner coming in. So I know what Varangian has to do. Varangian has to move into cover. Oh, it's not his go yet. I need to reserve with Telltale. And their Shadowhawk goes. Handy. I was planning on killing that Firestarter next. And you're going into the bubble. Nice. And you take some shots on Varangian. And he's looking, yeah, a little worse for wear.
Taking some heavy damage.
Okay, they still don't know what they're doing. No one has shot them yet, so... Interesting. I need, with
Standing by.
Varangian, I need to move here maybe.
Rolling.
Not the greatest of odds, is it?
Acknowledge.
I do sandpaper them a bit and get rid of some of that evasion. Okay, that could be pretty handy. Oh, they blew an arm off. Nice. So the Capellans are being very cautious at the moment. So Telltale,
What do you need?
what can you do? So I need you to back out a little bit. If I jump you here, no, that's no good. If I jump you here, that's okay. Probably sensor lock the fire starter, which I should have done before shooting the Varangian. Live and learn.
Up high. Got a lock.
There's another blackjack. They're going on the fire starter. Okay, still a hit. Hatchet man, okay.
Yes, Commander.
So let's get you in the Orion. That's precision strike.
All weapons are go.
It's pretty good going.
Enemy eliminated.
What are you? You're a quick draw. Okay, so we did well to be in cover there. Right,
Yes, Commander.
our grass chopper. Let's go in from the side here. Just annihilate this guy. So then what would I have? I'd have potentially all of these Capellans going in on me, which is not what I want. So despite the fact that I feel like I should chop, I'm going to move,
I'm going.
and I'm just going to put everything gun-wise into the side of this blackjack.
Welcome to my Alpha Strike. I think I hit something good.
Ah, damn. Let's do this.
Okay, Locust coming into the ECM bubble. I don't know what that Locust is doing. Okay, so they go into the ECM bubble and they flame the Orion. Okay. And we overheat a bit.
That could have been. My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
We don't shut down, so that is something.
Yep.
So Telltale, I need to move here. That's not going to help, is it? That's not going to help either. If I jump here, that's probably not bad. And then I can sensor lock that fire starter.
Copy that. got a sensor lock.
Okay, entirely respectable. What are they doing? So they're going in for a melee. Taking on the Kintaro, but we're still in cover. Alright, definitely time, I think, for this Kintaro to get the hell out of
Commander?
there. We can jump. Like if we did that, we still wouldn't get great numbers shooting. I think I'll probably... Oh yeah, I can't shoot from there, can I?
Roger that.
And then I just need to get you out the way and brace. So we've got a Shadowhawk. Okay, they're going on the Orion. The Orion is suffering a little bit. Okay, that Blackjack's almost done for. Hatchet Man comes into the bubble. Goes in on the Raven. Oof.
Ah, you bastards.
Oh, it gets a pilot
I'm
injury
showing
too.
minor damage.
Alright, so what have I got to do here? I've got to take out the Firestarter, take out that Hatchet Man, really is the priorities. I've got Arbiter and Ronin with which to do it.
Standing by.
Arbiter, if you chop that Hatchet Man, that's going to go pretty well, I think.
Rolling. This. Bam.
Give him a taste of the innocent. No, we hit the arm. That could have gone a lot better. Here comes their quick draw. Going in on the Laos at least. A little bit of crossfire there, that helps us. So your hatchet, completely fine.
Commander?
So can I move? Shoot, yeah, I'm going to need to vigilance. Get here.
Move order received.
And then we're just going to shoot the AC-20, which is going to get us below where we need to be. I don't think we're overheating here. We are winding up below.
All right.
Alright, okay, we'll get the leg, not what I was going for. That Hatchet Man is down. Okay, so that's the blackjack that's almost dead. It's not quite there. There's that fire starter going for... Oh, going for the quick draw. Okay. They shut down. And take a pilot injury. Are they shut down? Maybe they're not shut down. Alright, Telltale, you need to get out of here. You need to jump. Like from here. I think that's going to give people
Firing jump jet.
ECM. Yep, okay. Right, and this hatchet man who is on the floor. You've got ammo there. If we get through, we might be blowing that hatchet off.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Don't quite get it. Okay, they're going to hit it over there. So you run into the bubble. Rear shots on Arbiter, but that's okay.
Reporting major armor loss.
They've got a Shadowhawk. So Varangian's going next. Let's
Standing by.
really nuke. Where's that fire starter? That's the fire starter there, isn't it? They've already gone. Let's do what we can. Let's vigilance, because we've got the resolve.
On my
I
way.
get the evasion, and I really want to take that hatchet man down. Okay, brutal.
Enemy destroyed.
Nice. Blackjack goes down. So we seem to be protected now by the ECM. That Locust wasn't. Missing a leg. Still, this is all okay. So there's the Shadowhawk and there's the Blackjack. And there's that quick draw.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get rid of this quick draw. Just this going from the side. And when this...
Failed to connect.
Fine. And then... what's that quick draw doing? Punching? No, goes in on that Blackjack. Even with a Structure critical.
Orders?
Alright, so if I go that way, I'm giving up my back, unfortunately. And that's kind of true, unless I go in on this side, then my back's to the building. So let's do that. Can't vigilance,
Confirmed.
which is unfortunate.
Putting my weight into it.
Can absolutely nail that. Really hit that center torso and knock him over.
Show me your war face.
So what's that fire starter going to do now? Alright, into the bubble. Okay, on the Rangian. So we're overheating, bit of structure
Taking
damage
heat
everywhere.
damage.
That's okay. I think the
Great
best
orders.
thing you can do is just punch the hell out of this guy. We should vigilance first though for the damage reduction. And don't want to be too close to that Shadowhawk actually. Let's go this side.
Ugh.
These melee hits keep hitting arms.
Critical hit, Commander.
Standing by.
Put everything into the side of that fire starter.
Acknowledged.
What, then we can ace pilot, so I could kind of jump here. Seems reasonable. Why not?
Engaging jump jets.
Don't leave the bubble. Okay. Cold shot on the left arm. Not sure that was the best option. Okay. Oh, that's the Shadowhawk coming in. Oh, it gets around to the rear? Really? Ouch. Okay, great. So you're dead. This is the allies. Nice. So they go melee attack there. You could have shot the Shadowhawk in the back though. I think that might have been a better use of your turn. Okay, and you're going, oh, side shots at least.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
Right, so I've got to get that Kintaro out of there. It's going on phase 5 at least. Next turn. So, what
I'm
can
ready.
Arbiter do? Well, I can run here and I can kill that fire starter before it has a chance to get up.
Acknowledged. Hostile removed.
I'm receiving
And
you.
in the Orion, I can just punch this thing from the side, bleed off some
Coordinates
Heat.
received. Ah!
Okay.
Reporting critical hit.
Give them everything you've got.
So we're up to the top, they get to go again. I've got enough for a precision strike, so Varangian can get behind this guy.
Receiving you.
Well, let's precision strike, knock him down to phase 2. We overheat if we do fire everything. That's annoying. We ain't killing him then, I don't think. Not in one go.
The angle. Taking the shot.
Pepper him.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Don't kill him.
I'm here.
Right, Telltale,
Waiting for
let's
orders.
get you here.
Roger.
Precision strike in on the rear. Still don't kill you,
Roger.
even though all 3 go home. Oh, we did. Oh, there's an ammo explosion. Okay,
Mech destroyed.
fine. Could you maybe shoot that quick draw? Thank you. So are you going in on Varangian? You are, aren't you? Okay, but you miss. You. Alright, Arbiter, let's try and
Yes, Commander.
finish this. Going from... what, that side? Yeah.
Roger that. Engaging.
There we go.
Target eliminated.
Well done, Commander. MIM operatives have already medevaced their incapacitated colleague away from the DMI interrogation facility. On a personal level, thank you for reaching out to us. The safe recovery of our agent is supremely important to us, and the information she's gathered could give us a decisive edge in future military engagements. We're happy we could help, Lady Centrella. It was the right thing to do. Yes, it was, and I thank you. Return to orbit, and we'll discuss the matter of your payment. Anna Maria Centrella out.
Mission successful.
Well, the AI was sure as anything a lot better at dealing with the ECM there. The AI was reserving, it was sensor locking my guys before they moved. Nice. Okay. So yes, the Telltale's out for a bit, and the Kintara's out for a bit. The Orion's out for a bit, which is a shame. Okay. Yep, no cool gear. So we get close to having one of those blackjacks. Could have another fire starter. I don't think we've got a 3x, so we may as well work on getting a 3x. We've got all of the other mechs. Still all good. I've received word from my contacts in the Magistracy Intelligence Ministry. They've recovered their agent and are administering the appropriate aid. With any luck, she'll be back on her feet in a day or two, and we have you to thank for it. It seemed like the right thing to do, given the circumstances. You won't hear any argument from me, Commander. In fact, you demonstrated exceptional gallantry in recovering our agent. Magistrix Kayala Centrella herself extends her thanks. Of course you deserve compensation for the risks you've taken on our behalf. Couldn't agree with you more. As a sign of your gratitude, I'm authorizing the transfer of a substantial payment from the MIM's treasury to your account. I suspect that you'll be most pleased. And with that, Commander, I bid you farewell. The Magistracy of Canopus appreciates your service, as do I. Until next time. Until then. That worked out very well. Well, nobody's getting tortured on our account. That's something at least. I've sent our apologies to the Taurians and House Liao, but our reps aren't picking up. If I had to guess, I'd say they're a little upset with us right now. They'll get over it. Give it time. We don't want them to get over it. We want them to hate us. For score. It's all about the score. Let's hope. In the meantime, the best way to put a job behind us is to find ourselves another one. Back to your stations, people. We're getting out of here. Alright. Okay. Bonus rules rare item. I look forward to a rubbish +1. Okay. Could be alright. Oh, we get bonus stability damage LRM 15. Always welcome. Yep. I mean, that's there. The payouts, an extra 750. So we're on +15 with them now. Actually, acapella reps +5. That's something. All right. Yeah, we have a fair bit of cash. Let's hit the mech bay. So we've got to hit repair on these guys. And that is going to out-prioritize the Jenner, for sure. We've got plenty of other mechs we can use though. So we can piss the Davians off even more. Let's have a look at our reputation. So I can afford like -14 rep. Actually -13, isn't it? -13. So if we don't go for extra rep on these, we're going to lose 8. And then we're going to lose 7. And pirates. Yeah, I can just do one more contract here. Or I guess we do them all and just really hammer the Davian rep. But that's going to stop me hammering my Taurian rep, so maybe I need to recover the Taurian rep? We can only do 1.5 skulls with them at the moment. So that's not good, that's a battle. Maybe I take everything then. I could take pirate contracts versus Davians and Curitan contracts versus Davians to get that down. I don't know what contracts I would take versus the Taurians. Like the Oregon Reach, maybe? So they don't offer anything there. Comstar as an employer? Well, they're an active faction. Pirate. Just, what about down here? Nope. The organs just don't seem to be active. Here they might be. Yeah, it's rough. I am not sure what to do. Hang on, are you a Flashpoint as well now? Hearts and Minds, there's another sodding Flashpoint. A pro-Capellan insurgent group called the Emerald Dawn threatens to destabilise Shonavon's political landscape. House Davin will reward you. Okay, so that's alright. So I could boost my rep with the Federated Sons by doing that Flashpoint, maybe. We've also got to do a House Divided. And that one's Liren. When does that expire? 52 days. So I have to do that next. That'll be versus pirates. So maybe I do one pirate contract first. And then we go and do that to get the Flashpoints. Come up on that one to boost the Davian rep. And on this one to tank it again. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. Lots of stuff to work out. But that is all for another time. For now, that's been a fairly successful double agent playthrough. We've got ourselves a fair bit of cash. We can buy the dragon part we need to get a dragon. I'll hold off on that until I've done one more. There was nothing else good worth buying. Oh, ECM equipment. That was right. Yeah, I get some more cash. I buy that ECM equipment. Okay. We have a plan then. Well, if you've been watching, thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.